Khalil Mack, who was recently traded in real life to the Bears. Oh, that's out of bounds. Come on, that's out of bounds. I can't challenge that play. That was completely out of bounds, was it not? I guess not. Oh, there we go. Stop on third down. We're going to get the ball back. All right, here we go. Cordero. All right, here we go. Derek Carr. Had a good first week. Drew for over 200 yards. Looking for maybe a 300-yard game. It's very possible. By the way, I might edit the time of the games. And there's Jared Cook with the catch, 6 yards. He had 8 receptions, 122 yards last week, and a touchdown. It was pretty good. All right. 2nd down and 4. Derek, pass. Oh, there we go. Oh, that might be in bounds. Injury. Oh, no. Who got injured? Jared Cook is a beast. He just made that catch. Let's see. That's not really a good view. Is he in bounds? Is he in bounds? They're going to challenge it. They have to. No, they're not going to challenge it. What? Well, I was live streaming and then it bugged out. There we go. Oh, come on. What a hit. Breaking the ball loose. All right, so broken ribs. Hudson. That is not good for us. We have an injury. All right. 2nd down and 10. Oh, Lynch got tripped up by his own teammate, it looks like. All right, let's go. 3rd down. 3rd down and 2. Oh, there we go. Nice play. All right. Roberts, wide open. Roberts. Ooh. Had a chance there. Derek Carr, 4 for 5, 56 yards. Decent start. All right. Oh, Derek Carr is sacked. And who was that? Big sack by the Jets. Makes it a 2nd and 18 situation. 2nd and long. And by long, I mean very long. There's Amari Cooper. Will Amari Cooper make his... Carr is going to run. Carr's going to run for it. He got close. He got about 13 yards. Makes it an easier situation on 3rd and 6. Derek Carr. Has it all almost picked. Carr almost interception. So we got to go for a field goal on 4th down. And that is good. Big play by Jankowski with the field goal. And now King. Oh, that was not a great kick. The Jets are going to get the ball back, down by 3. Oh, and nice return, 26 yards. Well, that's fine, but here we go. First down. Oh, what a run. Forte making a big run. Second and 2, the Jets looking for something. Khalil Mack. Oh, he almost had, but there. Autry with the sack. He's got 1 sack, 1 tackle. That makes it a 3rd and 13 situation for the Jets. Tough spot to be in if you're the New York Jets. Jets, looking. And that's just a bad throw by McCown. Just not a smart play. And 4th and 13. They're going to punt it. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Cordero Patterson. Oh, Cordero couldn't do it. Couldn't get it. Double slants. Derek Carr looking for something. Trying to get a big play off here. He finds Cooper. Cooper's first catch of the game. Cooper was invisible last week against the Titans. He wants to make a game. He wants to make an appearance tonight. He wants to be a big-time player for the Raiders tonight, for their hopes to win this game. Oh, nice defensive play by the Jets, and we have an injury timeout. That is not good because it looks like it might be never mind. I was going to say it might be Derek Carr, but Carr is healthy and he is in the game. Lynch is going to break in through the offensive line and he's going to get about 6. 3rd and 4, big 3rd down here. Raiders want to get something. They need to get something. Offensively, they need to get it going. And he throws it wide open to a wide open player. Wide open Walford. And there's an injury on the play. One of the Jets players. That is not good for them. First down on the 45 of the opponent. Raiders looking for something. Going for it. And he's going to throw. Oh, and that one was almost picked off. Looking for Roberts. But not enough. Not a good throw and a very good defense, especially. 2nd down and 10. And Carr is going to get eaten up. 3 people there to tackle Derek Carr. And now it went from a good 2nd and 10 to now a 3rd and 20. They're going to need a huge play here to get those yards. And he passes. Oh, another sack. McLennan. And the Jets get a huge sack, and it's now 4th and 29. The defense, it's been a defensive game today. No offenses have broken out so far. It's been all defense. Not a great punt by King, and it's going to go out of bounds. Out in the end zone. Now the Raiders defense looking to get another stop. Their offense not able to help them there and give them some time, but Now the defense looking for maybe a turnover. Maybe something big. Jets looking, and it's wide open. Wide open. That is a huge return. But he's injured. He made the catch, and then the tackle after injured the player on the field, and it was not a good catch. Not a good injury at all. And that was a big catch. That was about 30 yards, if I'm not mistaken. But that's the first big catch of the day for the New York Jets. And there's another catch. And he's going to break loose. And he's going to get a touchdown. The New York Jets get a touchdown after some bad defensive plays and some defensive mistakes by the Oakland Raiders. And the Jets have their first lead of this game. Just some nice plays. It only took 2 passes to get it. And now they're going to make this a 4-point lead with this extra point. And he's got it. That's a banger right there. Alright, the Oakland Raiders now down by 4. The first time they have been down all season. What will they do now that they're down? Can they get something out of it? Patterson looking for something. He gets about 25 yards, or about 23 yards, excuse me. Derek Carr, he's had a decent game today, but he's got you got 3 minutes and 15 seconds to get something before the half. Derek Carr waiting. Derek Carr gonna look. He's gonna throw it, but that is way off target. No room for mistakes, and there was a mistake there. And here, Derek Carr looking. He's going to find him. Almost picked off. Not good at all for this Raiders offense, who is just the life is being sucked out of this Raiders offense. And you know that Jack Del Rio must not be happy right now, as his team offensively is just struggling to get anything done. Now, 3rd and 10. This is a huge 3rd down. He's looking, and he's got the receiver. That's Jared Cook with the big catch. Derek Carr's got over 100 yards now on the day. And now it is 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Carr waiting. He's going to throw to Lynch. Oh, and Lynch couldn't grab it. Lynch had it, dropped it, and then he could have gotten it again, but just couldn't do it. And now it's 2nd and 10. It's not a good passing percentage for Derek Carr, obviously, today. Derek Carr's looking. He can't find anything wide open. And then he's going to look deep. He's going to look deep. Oh, it almost was caught. Derek Carr should have maybe just ran with it and tried to get some yards, but just couldn't. And now it's 3rd down and 10. They don't want to give the Jets any chances. As he hit, and it's picked. It's intercepted. Almost just as if it was punted back. Derek Carr's 2nd interception of the season. And now the Jets have 2 minutes, and they have the 2-minute warning, so they can do some type of play here. They then still have 3 timeouts left, but they're not going to do much. Forte is knocked back for a 3-yard loss. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning here in Oakland. The Raiders are trying to do something. They got to get a stop on defense. Maybe give their team a chance to do something before the end of the period, before the end of the quarter, excuse me. And that is going to be wide out of bounds. 3rd and 13. They need a big stop here. This would be a huge stop for the Raiders defense. They need something. He's going to run it. And they're gonna no. Oh, they're gonna get the stop. They almost blew it. Del Rio's pumped about that. He's excited. He says, "You know what? We have a chance now. We have a chance with 3 timeouts left. We can do this. We can get a score. At the very least, a field goal would be nice here." We do get the ball back in the second half. So that is good news for the Raiders and their fans. All right, the Raiders on 1st and 10 at the 29, looking to get something done offensively. He passes, and that's just a very bad pass by Carr looking for Crabtree. Now it is 2nd and 10. 59 seconds left, 3 timeouts. They need something. And he's going to run it with Marshawn Lynch, but he's not going to get much. He's going to get about a yard. Yard or 2. 3rd down. This is huge because they don't want to give the Jets too much time. And Derek Carr's going to run with it. Derek Carr is going to run with it. And he's going to get a pretty good gain there. And the Oakland Raiders are going to use their first time out of the game. As we now are 31 seconds away from the half. Raiders looking for something. He's looking for a pass. And it's almost picked. Almost picked off by the Jets defense. Now it's 2nd and 10. 26 seconds to go. 2 timeouts left. They're going to run it. Lynch. It's not going to get much there. 2 yards maybe. And they're going to take another timeout. This is a big, big play because this is 3rd down. And also, they only have 1 timeout left. So even if they get something. And they got it. Amari Cooper. And they got to spike the ball. They got to spike the ball. They spike it. But it doesn't look like it would be useful. Here's a 50-yard field goal. This is going to be huge. And he's gonna get it. 7-6. We will see you at the half for the 3rd quarter. Jets, Oakland Raiders. Welcome back, everyone. It is the second half of this football game. It is a 7-6 lead for the New York Jets over the Oakland Raiders. The Raiders got a field goal last play. Now they get the ball back. They got some offensive chances last time in the first half, but just not enough offensively. A bad pick and not great plays. And that's kind of why the Jets are just, kind of where they are. Or the Raiders. And Derek Carr's going to run again. Derek Carr has ran a few times today, 3 times in fact, for 46 yards. I mean, if you can't find anyone open, you might as well try and do it on your legs and get the extra yards. Raiders looking for something. Raiders looking. A nice catch by Cook. Jared Cook puts them into field goal range with that catch. Jared Cook has been a monster today. 4 receptions for 82 yards. It seems like he's the only one catching anything in this game. Derek Carr looking. And he's going to run again. Derek Carr sees the opening. And he's going to run out of bounds. A 21-yard rush to the 10-yard line. Derek Carr has now got them into a great position to take the lead and get a touchdown. But he needs some plays. He can't just rely on his feet. And that one is almost picked. Looking for Crabtree, who hasn't really been present today. Crabtree, who really hasn't made any noise as of late. Last week he had a couple catches, but this week, so far, nothing out of Crabtree. And Lynch is going to get about 2 yards on that play. Now it is 3rd down and 8. This is a huge 3rd down. Raiders. And Derek Carr's going to take a chance. And he's going to get the touchdown on his feet. If you can't have anyone else do it yourself. And that's what Derek Carr said as he did it himself for that touchdown. Now making it a 5-point lead. But they're going to go for 2 here and hope to make this a touchdown game. And they're going to run. And that's going to be... Oh, it's dropped. It's dropped by Roberts. And there's an injury on the field. But now it's only a 5-point game. The Jets have plenty of time. They have about 4 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. And they also have the 4th quarter. So, though it doesn't look great, they still have plenty of time to get a touchdown and take back that lead. Or get a field goal and make it a 3-point lead. Raiders looking for something. And Jets, they get stopped. McCown with 93 yards today. He's 4 for 7. The Raiders defense has allowed 93 yards. As the Jets haven't really done much running. It's really all been on the throwing arm of Josh McCown. Not much of the running foot. Not much running by Forte, but Forte's going to get a pretty big gain there. 6 yards, 1st down. And Mack. And then there's a stop. But not before Forte gets about 5 yards. But the Jets just slowly trying to get their way to the end zone and get a touchdown. Waste as much time as possible so the Oakland Raiders have few time. And there's Khalil Mack. What a play by Khalil Mack, who's just going to stop Forte right there in his tracks. It's a 3rd and 5 situation. Jets know they need something. They need either a big pass or something. And that's going to be way off target by Josh McCown. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back here in the 3rd quarter. Raiders can now look to do something offensively and extend their lead here in the game. The punt return. Oh, nice return. Nice return. And he's going to go. Is he going to go all the way? Oh, my. He's going to go all the way. No flags on the field. What a play by Patterson. A nice juke. And it leads him to a touchdown. What a play. Just watch this play. Oh, my God. What a play by Patterson. There's a reason they brought him to Oakland. There's a reason. And this was the reason. What a return. And the Oakland Raiders now have a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. As they go for the extra point to make this a 12-point lead. And they are going to get it. Yup. A nice play by the defense. By the punt return team to get this done. Now the Jets, they're in trouble. They're down by 2 scores. They need to do something here offensively if they hope to try and come back and win this game here tonight. You can see Josh McCown looking around, concerned, trying to figure out what he has to do tonight. What does he have to do today to get them the win? And there's a tackle. Just a push-off tackle for the play. And that is a nice place. It's Jermaine Kearse with the catch. The former Seattle Seahawk making the catch. Jets. Forte's going to get stopped right there, but not before gaining at least 4 yards on the play. Mack waiting. There's Mack. You know Khalil Mack is a truck. The guy can hit. And there's an injury timeout. Who's hurt? That is the question. Who is hurt? We have no idea right now. But the Raiders looking for a stop on 3rd down. They're looking to get the ball back going into the 4th quarter. And Forte. And they are going to get that stop. Very close, but they're going to get the stop. It's 4th and 1. Now here's the question. Are the Jets going to go for it? Yes, they are. They are going to go for it. With 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter, they got to go for it. They do not want to afford losing this game. He's going to fake the run. And that's a sack! And that's a turnover on downs! What a play! What a sack! And that is the 2nd sack of the game for the Oakland Raiders team defense. And now all the Raiders have to do is just offensively let this clock run out and go home 2-0 on the season. Derek Carr's going to throw it. Wide open to Roberts, and that's a touchdown. That's going to seal it, in my opinion. Derek Carr with the huge play. And there it is. What potentially is the deal sealer. Now made it a 19-point lead. This game is pretty much over. The Jets are going to need some type of miracle if they hope to come back from this deficit. And there he is. Raiders wanting something. They need something. Raiders need a stop. They could end this game, and they're a nice catch. And the Jets are going to get the first down there at the 39-yard line of their own. Now the Jets, they need a touchdown. They need a touchdown. They need it quickly because right now they only got 5 minutes left and they're down by 3 scores. And there, they make the catch, but it's only a 5-yard reception for the Jets. And here comes the Jets, waiting. Oh, and it's almost picked off. Almost picked off by the Raiders defense. Jets looking for something. They need a play. They need to convert, and they're going to convert. And Forte is going to get a pretty big run there to the 40-yard line. Now the Jets looking for something. They're looking for some offense. They need some big-time offense. And waiting. And that's a catch. And that'll take them to the 26-yard line. The Jets getting closer and closer to the end zone. But they need to get it quickly. They need to get this touchdown quickly Because remember, they are down by 19 points. They are down by 3 scores. And there's the stop, and it's a sack by Autry, who's been pretty good lately this season. But there is the sack. And now it is 2nd and 11. Oh, and there's the catch. And oh, nice! He kind of got off of him for a second there. And now there's an injury on the field. A Jets player is injured, and it's been crazy today when it comes to injuries to the Jets players. It has been a crazy day. A lot of injuries to these Jets players. And it's picked off! And this one is gonna go to the house. Is it? Is it gonna go all the way to the house? Game over. What a play. First pick 6 for Conley. What a play. What a pick. What a play. This is just crazy. I can't believe it. What a play. And Conley getting a pick 6 here. First pick 6 of the season. And that one is going to seal it. They're scoring all different ways. Punt return, offensively, and then on the defense, everyone's getting involved. And they're going to miss the extra point. That rarely happens with Janikowski, but he is going to miss that extra point. I don't know if it's going to make a difference now, but that could make a difference in later in some other game if he misses another extra point. Jets are going to get the ball back. It's pretty much useless to try at this point because you're down by 4 scores. You're pretty much down by a big time. A lot of scores. There's really not much you can do here. And it's not great. It's not looking good at all for the New York Jets. And here comes the Raiders. Raiders get the stop on first down. And it's now 2nd and 4. And then there's a catch. And that is a catch. And that was a pretty big catch. McCown with 25 yards, having a huge day with his throwing arm. But so far it hasn't really gained any touchdowns or score. So even though he's been having a great day, just not getting the scores that he needs. And there's a sack. What a sack. And that's Edwards Jr. with the sack. What a day defensively for this team. And it's the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 22 for the Raiders. On defense, they need a stop. For the Jets, they need a touchdown. They need it, and they need it desperately. And that's a bad throw on McCown's part. Maybe some misdirection, and maybe they didn't read the play right. Who knows? Which is a bad play overall. Some misread coverage. And here goes Khalil Mack. And it was almost picked off, but a nice defensive play by the Jets receiver to make sure that one didn't get picked off. And they're going to go for a field goal. They're down by 25 points. But if they get this one, they will be down by only 22. And that one is going to be incomplete. He did not make the field goal. It went off the bar and went out. So this has just been an awful day for the Jets. Just nothing's going their way. Even when it looked like things were going their way, nothing is going their way. And that's a catch. But it's not going to be a big catch. It's going to be a 2-yard loss, in fact. Carr having a decent day today. Not as good as last week, but overall, it's been a team effort. It hasn't been a one-man show. It has been a team effort. Everyone has gotten involved. Everyone has done their job. And overall, everyone is a big reason why the Oakland Raiders are going to walk out of here 2-0 on the season and walk away with the win over the New York Jets. And Carr's going to run. Carr is going to run. Carr's going to run. Oh, and he gets to the 3-yard line. What a run. 121 yards on the day for Derek Carr. Who thought this guy could run? This guy is crazy. He can run big time. Lynch looking to end it, but he's not going to do it. He's going to lose some yards there. They could just kneel it down and they'd be winning this game. But they realize that the Jets have all their timeouts left, so Derek Carr. And it's second and goal. It's third and goal, excuse me. Third and goal. Third and goal. Looking for something. Looking to seal this. Just add more score. And that's almost picked off. Very risky of the Oakland Raiders to try and go for that, but it's going to be over. The Raiders are going to go for another field goal. They're going to just pad on the score. You may not like it, but they're going to pad onto the score, and the Raiders are going to walk away today victorious for the second straight week, as the Oakland Raiders are 2-0 on this season to start the season. But next week is going to be a tough week, and they know it. It doesn't get easier from here. 13 seconds left. The Jets might as well just run the clock out and be like, you know what, better luck next time. And there is going to be an incompletion. Josh McCown, who's had the better day overall than Derek Carr. He's got a touchdown. He's got 225 yards. But overall, it was mostly the play defensively and on the punt return that got the Raiders the score they got. And that one, and the Jets are going to take a timeout. I don't see the point of this with 5 seconds left and being down by the score they are being down by. But the Jets want to do something. They want to say, you know what, we didn't lose. We didn't lose giving up. We gave 100% in this game. We didn't give up. But that doesn't matter right now because you're down huge. And they're going to go for a Hail Mary. And that is going to do it. The Oakland Raiders win here today against the New York Jets 35-7. And Derek Carr and his Oakland Raiders are now 2-0 on this NFL season. The Jets, they dropped to 1-1 on the season. But McCown and Carr shaking hands. Both great quarterbacks that had a really good game today. But in the end, one quarterback showed up more than the other. And that is going to do it. As you look at the score sheet by quarter, you can clearly tell that fourth quarter was all Raiders. And that's what led to it. But this has been your commentator, Mr. Rated R2J, commentating this game today. It was a fun one. It was a crazy one. But we'll be back next week for some more Raiders football. As I see you soon. Goodbye.